Penn just released the Fierce 4 model that is going to replace the Fierce 3 model, and here it is in all its glory. So what are the differences? What are the similarities? Is it worth it? Did they upgrade it? Are you gonna like it? We're gonna dive into all of that. I'm gonna give you my 2 cents. We're gonna break it down. But before we do that, let me talk about the PENN Fierce model in general, just so everybody's up to date on what we're talking about here. So the PENN Fierce reels are high quality, durable, versatile fishing reels that are designed to handle all sorts of different fishing conditions and styles and species. I personally have the Fierce 3 8000 model here that I use to tackle alligator gar, which can easily grow over 70 pounds. And I can tell you it has worked flawlessly. It has been a trooper. And as you can tell, I don't know if you can really tell, but I do not take very good care of these reels. And it has held up to all the abuse that I have thrown at it. It has taken down big fish and it has never let me down. So the PENN Fierce is their mid-tier price range spinning reels. There are cheaper reels and there are definitely more expensive reels. This comes in right around the $100 to $130 price range, which makes it the mid-tier for Penn. And one of the main reasons that I choose the Penn reels over another brand like Shimano or Daiwa that have similar style reels at similar price point is because I can get more line capacity on the Penns, and it generally comes in roughly $20 cheaper. And that's one of the reasons that I've always gone with Penn. Additionally, the PENN Fierce is the cheapest Penn spinning reel that comes with a live liner secondary drag system. If you're not familiar with that is, it's basically you have your main drag, you have your secondary drag. When this is activated, you're basically in free spool mode. When you click that off or you reel down to deactivate it, your main drag is active. This is an absolutely wonderful feature if you are basically using rod holders and you're not holding the reel in your hand, or you need to let the fish run for a while, which is what we do with alligator gar. I absolutely love that feature, but they do also make the Fierce without the live liner if you want to go that route and just have a standard reel. They do make that. Okay, so the PENN Fierce 3 and the PENN Fierce 4, what do they have in common? Well, they both range in size from 2,500 to 8,000 models. These are the 8,000 models, the big boys. They are both saltwater rated. They both have full metal bodies, so they won't flex under pressure. They both have line capacity rings right here, so you can look at this. When you start seeing those lines, you'll know when you're running out of line on your spool. Absolutely love that. They both have what Penn calls super line spool, which is basically this rubber gasket that's built into the reel so that you can tie braid onto this without needing a mono backing. They both have heavy duty bail arms. That is key. On the inside, they have carbon fiber drag washers that come standard. They are 5 stainless steel ball bearings on both models. So they both have about the same amount of line capacity. They both have the same amount of drag resistance. They both weigh about the same weight, and they both have the same recovery speed for when you're reeling in the fish. So let's talk about the differences. The first difference you'll see is right here on the reel, the aesthetics of it. It's obviously a little bit different. Absolutely. You'll also notice that the handles are different. The 3 has an oval handle. The 4 has a rounded handle. Rounded handles are something you see more often on saltwater reels. Speaking of saltwater reels, the main difference that I have discovered, the Model 4, the Fierce 4, comes with sealed ball bearings, whereas the 3 only had shielded ball bearings. The difference between shielded and sealed means that the sealed ball bearings are going to help keep out water, keep out debris, keep out any of the gunk you're going to run it through. Something more common in saltwater reels. That was the biggest difference I could tell between the Model 3 and the Model 4, was that they sealed these ball bearings. I find that really interesting now because the PENN Fierce 4 now becomes more of a competitor against their Battle 3 models, which also has sealed ball bearings and is an award-winning model for them. So it's very interesting that the PENN Fierce 4 has now got some similarities to their Battle 3. I'm gonna make another video comparing these two, so make sure you like and subscribe on this video so you get the update when I do that video. Okay, so let's talk about the price. From what I could find looking on Penn's website along with some other sporting good retailers, was that the PENN Fierce 4 with the sealed ball bearings comes in at roughly $10 more than the 3. That is not a whole lot of difference. I mean, if you're on a budget, you're on a budget. Go with the 3. If you can find the 3 on discount, I would maybe say go grab that because it's a beast of a reel. But with sealed ball bearings, you may get longevity out of it. You may get a couple extra years. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I can tell you that the price difference is not that big. So there we have it, y'all. Besides some aesthetics and some sealed ball bearings, not much else has changed on these reels. This PENN Fierce 4 is going to be an absolute tank, just like the 3 was. I highly recommend either one of these PENN reels. It's a good brand, they're quality, they're durable. I beat the snot out of them. I got 3 or 4 of them. So if you were looking to make a purchase decision, I hope this video helped you. If it did, hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys on the water.